of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Big up. Welcome in episode 192 of the Untitled series. I actually never named this show, and we're 192 episodes in. But welcome into the show. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hopefully you're humping the day and the day's not humping you. But how are you doing? Welcome into the show. Apologies for being late. As you know, just life is tough. I was over there on This Is Football, so big shout out to Hassam and all the boys on El Aqua. That was just the best show of the week, if I'm honest. I have such a good time. A lot of really good vibes. But look, there's over 300 people right now tuned in on YouTube. So big up to you if you are watching this. I've just realized that I haven't even had time to put on a shirt. I kept the tank top on because I was on Sam's channel, and dress code is mandatory. And I actually didn't even throw a shirt on. So I will take care of my shirt in just a moment. But big up to everyone in the chat. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, vote in the poll, etc. Whatever you want to do. It is up to you. The world is your oyster. Don't let my suggestions get in the way of your choices. But I would kindly suggest we're 3 subscribers away from 4,500 here on United Spurs of America. And I've worked very, really hard over the last year and a half or so on this channel. So I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. 3 subscribers and we hit 4,500. So that'll be super, super cool. And then, as you know, we'll hit that. But big up to Donovan with the membership chat for 6 months. Been a member for 6 whole months. Says wisdom teeth gone. Thanks for the show. Need some good vibes. Hey Donovan, big up. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Also, good morning to Drula, who's probably going to be watching this back on playback. Hope you're doing well. Big up to you, Drula. Good to see you. Big up George, of course. Ronnie's in the house. Big up to Taka. Salam alaikum, y'all. Salam alaikum to every single one of you who is out there. Big up Nate Pie, the entire Pie family. Lee and Jacob, today was class, not going to lie. Hey, Lee Gunner invited me on the show. What am I going to do but not appear on the show? So I went ahead and did that. It was a good time. Happy birthday, Lee Gunner. And, we had a good conversation for what it's worth. I know last time I think I talked about it, it's the Udogi clip and it's this, that, but what happens when people talk, end up finding they have a lot of common ground to stand on. Big up to Ryman Son. Good to see you in the house. Todd Spurs. Timmy's here. Jordan. Again, apologies. Y'all were all here before the show actually started. Madison got left out of the England squad. I did see that right before we kicked off live. So I actually don't even have a bookmark of it, but the most meat of today, well, here it is. Actually, there you go. I just found it. James Maddison will not go to the Euros with England. He's been left out of the squad per David Ornstein, which is kind of awkward, I suppose, because the England squad was training at Hotspur Way. So you're training at Hotspur Way, and they say go home, but you're going to your locker that's right there. I don't know. It's an interesting position. But big up, Woodsy. Good to see you in the house. Big up, again, everyone who came on over from This Is Football. Gallagher in. It actually doesn't bother me. I said if we sign Gallagher, I'm not going to be pissed. But if we don't sign Gallagher, I'm not going to be pissed that we missed out on him. I'll be real honest. But big up to everyone. Keep hitting those likes, subscribe, say whatever you want. It is all good. Hey, Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Big up. Thank you so much. Total Eclipse says, big up Yakub, one of the funniest guys on YouTube. Thank you. Congratulations on the little one, by the way. You watching the T20 Cricket World Cup. It's in America, and they playing it. And America's playing in it. I didn't even know America had a cricket team or a cricket club. They won the first game against Canada. Hey, winning against Canada is nothing new to the American people in sport and in life, except for in maple syrup. That's really the only time I think they have a leg to stand on. But big up to y'all. Big up everyone who got to see that fun intro that I made. Thank you so much as well, Total Eclipse, for the donation to the channel. Your donations are very much appreciated. And I call you a sponsor now. That's what you've sponsored tonight's show. So thank you. And as well, Donovan sponsored tonight's show with his membership for 6 whole months. Big up to you, Donovan. But look, there's a whole bunch of transfer news to get to. There's a whole bunch of different things to talk about. If you didn't know, I'm going to show you this here. No, not the jersey, not the new kit launch. I almost called it jersey. I know y'all hate it. Y'all British people hate when Americans call it a jersey. As you can see, they're trying to just cut here. I'll do this so it's a little bit easier to see. they're trying to just flood their feed with the kit launch, which, opinions on the kit, I don't know if I want to talk about it right now, but it's all right. It's probably the best out of the three. But this is the main thing I want to talk about. Look, there's 4 people that got taken off of today's books. And we knew a lot of them were going to be leaving. Eric Dyer obviously went on a 6-month loan to Bayern Munich with an option. We terminated his contract today, make it easier for him to sign. We terminated Ryan Sessegnon, which a lot of people forgot he played here. Japhet Tanganga. Now, I do want to take a second to say this one kind of hurts. I'll be real honest. This Tanganga, this one hurts. And I'll tell y'all why in just a second. Let me say hello to some more people in the chat. I like to acknowledge the chat, but I'm not caught up. I see I'm about halfway through the little scrolling thing. So let me say hello to everyone. Big up El Tel Cocarel. Good to see you in the house. Jose, big up. Innocent. I said guilty just because I thought it would be fun. I really have no understand. I don't want to act like I know all the things with the law and all that. So I'll just let that coconut tree will get shaken and we'll see what falls out. I'll wait. Well, big up Ryman's son. The intro has no right to go so hard. Big shout out to my father-in-law, Nick Hansopoulos, mi suegro. He's the one who made that song. And then I made a little video on top of it. So thank you very much. Yo, my bro, you're gay. Well, that's not very nice. Title Gallet Dog. Everyone wants Gallet Dog in. Big up, big up. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't mean to show all my tattoos today. But there you go for the whole world to see. Kuti kit. I wish I had my Kuti kit just hanging around. I'll put it on right now. Big up Spurs GCTV, another member of the chat. Julian Alvarez, English Club, says Callum Roche. I did have it bookmarked, but then I was like, if I talk about this, they're going to make fun of me. All right, so confession time. I was in somebody's chat the other day, and the news had broke. The price tag on Alphonso Davies to Real Madrid was 50 million. So I said, if it's only 50 million, bro, I'll buy an Alphonso Davies too. Let him and Destiny duke it out for the left back. You know what? One of them could probably be a left midfielder. So if it's only 50, I'm going for Alphonso. And people were making fun of me, calling me this, that, and the other, just because of the simple fact I was like, I'd be all over that if it's Alphonso Davies for 50 mil. But hey, Julian Alvarez, another one of those. He's linked with Atletico Madrid. He's linked with Barcelona. He's linked with a few English clubs, and City don't want to sell. He's going to be expensive either way you look at it. I did see Habs at the end of that. Big up Just Invincible. That's a new name in the chat. I is a new name in the chat. How are you doing? That's not true. America can't be Arsenal, bro. But big up Taka. Good to see you in the house. Mud. Hey, Mud, there's a Real Madrid fan. How you doing? Big up, Medeiros. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Love you, Jacob. Love you too, Fifth Elemento. Good to see you in the house. The new kit reminds me of the season we had. Mito. Of the season that when we had the Egyptian magician, as I like, the Egyptian physician. I tried to make it rhyme, but it really didn't. Big up Richie B. Big up Jacob and all in the chat. Hello, hello. You're a good guy. Never gives us up, my dude. But can you pick Brighton or Newcastle or something, bro? We won't judge you for it. I'm a loyal person to a fault, and I fell in love with Tottenham, and I put both feet, whole body in the pool. When I jump in the pool, I jump in the pool. I don't just dip a toe in. Big up Raz. Good to see you. Says we love you, Jacob. Hello. Good to see you. You got a cootie tattoo. I'm not going to say no, but I might say...
I love Sonya.
Well, I hope that answers your question. Hey, big up. I'm glad. Shout out to UK. It is late. What is it? Midnight? Just past midnight out there for y'all. And then shout out all the people in Australia. It's good morning. And I know it's morning time for y'all out here in Australia. So I feel kind of like weird wearing a tank top on stream. I'll be honest. Like, ooh. Alphonso Davies signing a new deal for Bayern, most likely. Look elsewhere. Yeah, hey, we talk about we need a fullback that could play, in case Destiny or Pedro Porro. Fuck it, I put Alphonso Davies at right back. I don't even care. I just think he's a hell of a player. That's one good thing Canada's done. How about that? Alvarez would be a good signing for, bro. Alvarez, talk to me nicely. Come on, Alvarez. K. Duan, real baller. Big up from Georgia. Shout out Georgia, my southern brother. Good to see you in the house, my friend. Would you sign in Nope. No. Monopoly dollars. No. I'd rather keep that Monopoly money and play a big game of Monopoly with people. No more Rice Krispies AFC 14. Congratulations on your daughter. Thank you so much. Big up to you. I do appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. She's very much a blessing. It's made life very difficult. But you know what? We're back. My wife and I are finally like figuring out the ebb and flow of 2 kids, work, and then me trying to do YouTube. So hey, hey, click the video. I'm showing some skin. If that don't get you to like, I mean, there's 270 people right now in the chat. I'm gonna see, if anybody liked the video. It's okay if you didn't. You don't have to. 65 likes. So there's still 200 people here that didn't like the video, but that's okay. They'll take their time. Question: what is your ideal signing for Liverpool and Spurs this summer? I'm assuming Liverpool would need. Y'all be looking at a striker. I know I've heard all the Liverpool fans and a left winger. Does Salah leave? I really think it depends on who leaves as well for you, but I think a midfielder, left back, I don't know. Good night, Richie B. No worries. No worries, Richie B, if you got to go. Big up to you. And thank you for being here. Even if it's a short time that you're here, I appreciate you. It helps the algorithm. YouTube said, oh, look, that account was there. And then it'll say, here's another video of mine sometime down along the road. Hopefully you return and you say hello. How you doing? Talking to me nicely, hopefully. Daughter, brother sounds like a Southern thing. Daughter, I ain't even going to comment on that. I saved my likes for after the video. Hey, man, you like whenever you want to, Ryman son. Big up, big up. Need defenders in a DM. I don't know what Liverpool's biggest holes are, but I would assume left back, because when Simicas went out, y'all struggled heavily. Maybe, I guess, a fullback in general. It depends. Are you going to keep Trent as a right back and let him keep doing it? I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with Aaron Slot as well. So if you keep Mohamed Salah, I would assume you only need 1 or 2 in the attack. I would assume at some point you want to move McAllister into his natural position being the 10 rather than being a 6. But for Spurs, look, there's a whole laundry list of I think I got rid of the question. So this kind of makes it big up top in G. My ideal signings for Spurs, Ezzy. You get Ezzy done right now. Oh, you talking to me now. You get Ezzy done right now. I'm feeling. Look, Top MG, I don't know if you've been here. I'm going to play you a clip of how I would feel if for some reason Tottenham Hotspur go on to sign a Breccia. I hope that answers. They say a photo's worth 1,000 words. That's basically how I feel when you sign Ezzy. But then you would also need a compound on that. I said earlier on This Is Football, there's at least 4 positions I need an upgrade in the starting 11 minimum. And then when you do that, you start getting guys like Basuma who are either potentially a starter, potentially a bench. That's kind of where I want my bench to be. Maybe they start, maybe they don't. I think I'm asking for a lot, and I hope it's not too much to ask for a lot in this manner. But you go get Ezzy, you go get Tony. That's a Premier League proven striker that can bang. Also on Tony, real quick, I just want to elaborate. You go and get a guy like Ivan Toney. He's the closest. He's like a, they have the regular brand and then they have the store brand, and they're just like a little bit less quality, but they're damn close. Close to the same thing, kind of taste the same. They look the same, sort of. Harry Kane and Ivan Toney, the similarities have been there. I've watched Ivan Toney for a few years. I watched him in the year I kept up with the championship, trying to find a Harry Kane backup for quite some time. Ivan Toney was always my number 1 choice since then. And then we got Richarlison, and he's still my number 1 choice. And then he got suspended, and he's still been my number 1 choice. But overall, I think his price is going to be low. I think the upside is going to be high. I really do need a solid striker. You go and spend 40, 50 million on Ivan Toney. or 50, 60, 70 on a gamble from the Dutch league or the Portuguese league. I don't feel as comfortable with that personally. Some people say the Gyro kid is the guy that they would go for. I don't know enough about him. But the last guy that came out of the Portuguese league almost broke damn European records was Darwin Núñez. And we saw how that translated into the Premier League. So for me, it's not a foregone conclusion just because they ball in this league, you buy him. But I mean, they also say Gyro Kid played at Coventry City, so he has played in England. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. There's probably somebody else who'd be better equipped to talk about Gyro Kid. I like Santiago Jimenez, but again, that is a gamble at a number 9 that he's going to translate well. Again, you can go back to the last Eredivisie guy that was Janssen. He was walking goals into the back of the net in the Dutch league. So again, Ivan Toney kind of takes all those things away from me. Ivan Toney, I've been an admirer of his for quite some time. So I think he will also, his ability to link up play. You look at the wingers that he worked with in Ryan Mbeumo and Johan Vissa, they look good. And I think that part of the reason that they look good was because Ivan Toney does so well to distribute the ball, hold up the ball, and get people involved in their wings. So I think that would also help Sonny by the same stroke. So by me saying Toney, I think all intents and purposes is going to make Sonny a better player too. And he needs some help. Sonny needs some help. When he passes the ball to a person, I don't want it to be to Højbjerg or Werner or Brennan Johnson. If he's passing it to Ezzy or he's passing it to Toney, I feel a lot better about the prospect of that ball finding the back of the net. You find the back of the net more often than not, it doesn't matter if they score a goal because we've already put 4 on them. So that's where we're trying to be. We're not there yet, and that's why we concede so many goals. But again, I go back to a lot of the goals when people, I'm going to go on a tangent here. People talk about our back line being so open and conceding goals, this, that, and the other. I think if our front line is more clinical, that doesn't happen. A lot of times, let's go, Brentford. We're talking about Toney and Brentford. Versus Brentford, I remember it was Van de Ven or Udogie. I can't remember who it was. But there were several times we found ourselves as Tottenham in this horseshoe hotspur where we're working the ball left to right, just doing this over and over, and eventually we're going to make a mistake. And we did 2 different times, and on the counter, they scored twice. My point being is, if we have someone creative, we don't do this horseshoe hotspur and wait for us to make a mistake and get beat on the counter. We go ahead and score the goal. A lot of games, we controlled a lot of the ball, most of possession, but we looked toothless in front of goal. We looked toothless in the final third. James Madison sold me a hoax, I think. Big up David Shear, who didn't sell me a hoax, gifted a membership. Let's see who got that membo. Big up David Shear being a member of the channel. Zier Talks, welcome to the membership. I'm going to get a membership show going soon, I swear, on everything. I will get that going soon. Got another question here. The chat is flying, so I'm going to try and quickly roll through this. Does more cups make you a better team? I think it makes you look back in reflection and say it was better. Yeah, for sure. Zier Talks, new member, says, by the way, Spurs fans never told us Dyer was a warrior. Dyer was a warrior?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Big up Hassan, my brother, the Jordanian prince himself. Good to see you, my friend. Saw you on Lee Gunner's birthday bash. Hey, he wanted me to come say happy birthday, so I did. There it is. Yeah, you already know. Skulllegs, big up Jacob. Do you think we can win it all and how many games? Mavs in 6. That's my prediction. I'll elaborate more at a later destination. Salvio, that's a new name. Salvio Sama says, you don't want Toney. No one does. His mental profile's dog shit. I do think it was a little bad whenever he was like, that girl in the bikini was like, say fuck Brentford. And he was like, fuck Brentford. Kind of a simp, if I'm honest, in that moment. And I was like, that's a bad look. I don't really like that. So, you know. There it is. Toney, I'm not happy about, says Slot. Arnslot. Thanks for the gifted. There it is. Big up, David. Appreciate you being a member. Buemo instead. I would take Mbeumo. I think Mbeumo walks into my 11 as well at Tottenham Hotspur. Which one of the midfielders gets relegated the Pierre-Emile Højbjerg role? What, the bench? You mean the bench? What is the Pierre-Emile Højbjerg role? Because I really feel like... Oh, Sam just texted me, said 4.5K. Did we hit 4.5? Hey, big up everybody. Hey, real quick. Let me get some balloons. Wait, is this confetti? I think it's confetti. Oh, balloons. There you go. I thought it was going to be confetti. Big up to everyone. Thank you so much to those of you who just subscribed. Hassam just texted me and said we hit 4,500. 4,507. So even a surplus. There was about 10 of y'all that subscribed. So thank you. I wish I had a soundboard. I'd be like, woo, yay. But, you know, I don't. I don't have a soundboard yet. I'm looking into trying, you know, Father's Day is coming up. It's like, do I want a soundboard or do I want a PS5? Y'all tell me. If I do a PS5, I do more gaming streams. I get a soundboard, then it alleviates me from having to play, you know, Cootie propaganda or Vicario clips.
You must have had a great view of that.
Wow, unbelievable from the back. Yeah.
Unbelievable from the back, indeed. And you all are unbelievable being here supporting. But big up Kuva. He just texted me. Big up Kuva. Everyone, I want you to all just put our collective energy together and just fucking big up Kuva, man. That guy's he's going through a little bit of a tough time. So my big up Kuva. I love this guy. I love Kuva so much. He's a big contributor to the channel. A big contributor. Give me the fucking hearts. You're supposed to do the hearts. Usually it does hearts. Anyway, Kuva, you know, you get it. Osimhen would cook in Spurs. Osimhen, now this is a gamble I'm willing to spend some money on. Again, I was prefacing the whole Tony thing by saying, Girokides, Gyro Kid, I don't know enough about him. I wouldn't risk the money. Santiago Jimenez, I'm kind of like, I don't think I'd risk the money. He seems good. I like his profile. The profile reminds me of Harry Kane. Hold up play, passing, can turn and shoot. We need a striker to receive the ball, turn and shoot at that thing. And Richarlison just doesn't do it good enough. So for me, that's still a risk. Now, this is a risk as well. A lot of people say, Osimhen, oh, he's not going to cook. That's why Chelsea don't want to spend that absorbent amount of money. That's why he got linked with Arsenal. I understand. I'm an admirer of this player. I think he would absolutely cook in our system. I think his pace would also help us to maintain that high press when we're out of possession. A whole bunch of reasons to really like the Osimhen link. I'll be real. Osimhen, not link. Spurs have not been linked with Osimhen. I've not seen that. And if you probably have, it's from an account with like 200 or 200 followers probably. Players from Portugal never work out. I would still take Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez does walk into Tottenham Hotspur. He's better than Brendan Johnson. He's better than Timo Werner. I put him at striker before I put Richarlison. I'll be real honest. Please consider bidding for Núñez. I would, but then again, no one asked me to write the checks. Parrott is smashing goals now. The comparison between Parrott and Santiago Jimenez, because they played in the same league, was that he scored only like 6 goals more. But I think it's a little misleading because Troy Parrott had back-to-back hat tricks in the Dutch league in the last 2 matches. So 6 of those goals were in the last 2 games. I worry about all the games before that. Now, I'd have to look into the numbers and do a little bit of a deeper dive to figure out just exactly like what I think about that. But I'll be real honest. I think he's just in good form. Maybe it's worth. I'll put it this way. Troy Parrott is absolutely worth keeping around until the preseason. We have 6 preseason games at Tottenham. I think he's worth keeping around. Let's see. That's just Angel know better at the end of the day. Girokides has 58 goal contributions in 50 games. There's a decent chance he works out. Bro, but what I'm saying is Darwin Núñez almost broke European records when he was at Benfica. I don't trust it. I'm reserved. Raz with the 2-pound dono. Oilers or Panthers for Stanley Cup if you watch NHL. Who knocked out the Dallas Stars? Was it the Oilers? There are some bastards, but I did see a clip of an Oilers fan showing the world just how much of a fan she is. So I'm going for that team. Whoever it was that went viral with the woman in the stands, that's who I'm going for. But I don't watch enough NHL to say anything other than that lovely, lovely clip that I found. Big up David Shear, who let the guns out. I forgot to put on a shirt. That's what happened. Sad for Madison. I'm a little sad for Madison getting left out. But hey, rest up, rejuvenate. You've got a bunch of beautiful little kids. Just, you'll be all right. Hang out with your family. Big up Sean EJ Daniel, I believe from Barbados. If my memory sometimes is bad. The more the channel's grown, the more or less that names are in here, I forget things. But Sean EJ Daniel's a very unique name. I believe you're from Barbados or Galapagos. I don't remember. Big up says, good evening, strikers for me. No to Tony above 45 mil. That's what I'm saying. 40, 50, that's kind of my range for Tony as well. Says, too much risk, too old for the project, in my opinion. Parrott, Scarlett, and Vallejo need to be assessed in preseason. Honestly, Scarlett, I don't really see it anymore. I've kind of lost hope in Scarlett, like I did with Japhet Tanganga, which I kept him up for a reason, because I was kind of foreshadowing, which was really dramatic because he was not even in the title of this video. But Japhet Tanganga, for me, he put in one good game versus Liverpool and one good game versus City. And I remember thinking, this is it. This is the time when Japhet Tanganga. I was part of the Japhet Tanganga. I said, this is it. He's going to be great. And then Wilfred Zaha ruined this man's career, and that was it. He just never came back. So RIP to Japhet Tanganga, man. True legend. Not really, but, you know, sarcastically. Toxic Headshot. Hi, matey. Hello. How you doing? Facts, more trophies does make you a better team. Yeah, I agree. And the more you win, the more that good players want to come play for you, because then they want to win too. It's a quid pro quo. Big up everybody in the house. I'm scrolling through. I'm making sure I don't miss anybody. Big up KLN Sleepy. What's that, brother? I love that clip. That is a great reaction. Big up Jerome Woods. Big up the highest followed Spurs support, Jacob. Hey, big up. 4,500. That's thanks to everyone who tunes in. So big up to those of you who do. Thank you so much. Honestly, haven't seen Jimenez play, but one positive would be nice for the Americas to show some love to the club. And from a marketing standpoint, I'd like that. I would love Jimenez, Lisa. You know, it'd be Vámonos, órale, güey. Muchos fiestas. I would also say that as well. Jimenez, I could sell to my suegra. She would be like, oh, there's a Mexican who plays for Tottenham. I care about Tottenham. You could bring in a lot of fans that way. But again, I don't know, how he's going to translate. But Jimenez as a player, as a marketability standpoint, I like him. What's not to like? Big up Salvio. He badmouthed Brentford. Yeah, that wasn't a good look. You know, if he said that about Tottenham, I'd probably go fly to what is this? I'd go fly to London and slap that fucker myself if we were giving him a check. Bro, I was about to fight Sergio Reguilon, because Sergio Reguilon, that motherfucker, we were competing with Man United for the top 4, whatever it was at the time, and he was tweeting, "Go boys." Bro, you're a Brentford player and you're twerking for United and you're contracted to Tottenham. I was damn near about to fly to Brentford and just put a slap on him. A gentle, not too much, maybe just a verbal threat like this.
Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
That's how I would go. But anyway, big up everybody. Appreciate y'all helping out. Road to 5K. Hey, it's live and direct. It is here. It's happening. PS5. I hear PS5. Definitely probably not going to get it for, who knows? Oh, who knows? Maybe. I want a PS5. Come on now. Big up SkullX. Funny enough, I got my dad a PS5 in Formula 1 set for his birthday yesterday. What a dub gift for your dad. That's fucking badass. I want a PS5. Let's get it. We'll find out. Maybe my kids will buy me a fucking PS7 one day or something. Football Carnage, big up. Good to see you. Says Dub Jacob L. Tottenham. Big up to you. Hey, Will, Football Carnage. If you're still here, put in a chat real quick while I'm looking at the chat, and I'll moderate you real quick just because I know who you are. And you're going to talk shit, and the mods will probably time you out. So I want you to be able to talk your talk without getting timed out, and I'll make you a mod. But if you might not be here. How long ago was this? Oh, shit. This was 10 minutes ago. You may not still be here. I love it when you pretend not to speak Spanish. I do slightly pretend, but I don't. I'm Duolingo Spanish type. You know, I could speak a little bit, understand a little bit, but not too much. No one needs cootie propaganda by the PS. You don't want, bro, you said it. You said cootie propaganda. I didn't say it.
Good, good. Ah. ahora ya dejo de ver un poco, pero...
Do you like scoring against Burnley, your old Leverkusen teammate?
I had to. You said someone commented, they typed in their keyboard cootie propaganda. The rules are the rules. When you say cootie propaganda, I have to. Yes, big up Kuva the GOAT. Soundboard costs way less than the PS5. Not the soundboard I want. Not the soundboard I want. I want a fancy one. The day I get rich is the day you get rich, Jacob. I got you. Ryman's son, Dubs in the chat. Let's get rich together, my friend. Because come on. If you're rich, you can't spend all that money. Share the love. That's what it's all about. Sharing the love. Big up. Big up that. Osimhen's overrated, says the judge. You might be right. Everyone who says he's overrated might be right. I think people are saying Osimhen's overrated because he had a bad AFCON and then he came back and was ass after the AFCON. Which, hey, I think players all hit a slump at some point. Who wants to play for 10th place Napoli? Not me. I mean, if they're winning the Scudetta, I'm down. Yes, big up Kuva. Dubs in the chat for Kuva. Big up Kuva. Him and age and price under 45 million is a good option. However, I would get a deal for Ed Nesri from Sevilla with Hill going the other way. How is this Hill thing to Sevilla still going on? We bought Hill from Sevilla and gave him 20 mil plus Eric Lamela, and then 6 months later loaned Hill to Sevilla. And then he went and won a trophy, but that's neither here nor there. And then he comes back and we loan him somewhere else, and he comes back and we loan him somewhere, and now we're going to sell him back to Brian Hill. Or, excuse me, sell Brian Hill back to Sevilla. Bro, I'm so done with Brian Hill. I am so done with even thinking about this motherfucker. But I did see something about En-Nesyri from Sevilla that, I think it was Fabrizio? Was it Fabrizio, maybe, who tweeted about it? I think it was. I think it was last night I saw it after I'd done some shows. Yeah, I don't know. Fabrizio tweets so fucking much. I really don't know. Like, I'm saving you from seeing this really fast scrolling that I'm doing. Yeah, I think it's buried. It's definitely buried. But big up Sean EJ. Big up Spur Squad. You're fire on clips. I have a couple of good ones and some that are overplayed, but you know, I like them a lot. I like trying to have some fun clips because it helps break up listening to my fucking voice this whole time. Werner fall off is mad. Did he fall off or was he ever on top? Like, I don't know. Was he ever like the guy? I don't see Football Carnage, so he must have just dropped a comment and left. But that's okay. I'm not mad at him. You can do that. Question: thoughts on James Maddison not making the England Euro 24 squad? I see it both ways. And if anyone's using this to beat James Maddison over the head with, I would defend him with the simple notion, 2 words. I'll say 2 words that puts the whole thing to bed if you're trying to use it to troll James Maddison. Gareth Southgate. That guy's a fraud. I trust nothing from that man. I don't know why I still have this fucking Jaffa Tanganga thing up. We're supposed to be talking about this guy. I'll talk about him in a second. So I'm putting that there to remind me. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. I think better for him. It's better for Spurs. He can rest up. I'm sure emotionally he's kind of upset about it. But you know what? Play better and you force the manager to pick you. If he had a season like Phil Foden or Palmer, hey, they can't not put you in that squad. You know what I mean? Have a good season, make it harder. That's my thought. Be better, James Madison. How about that? If you're better, but Gareth Southgate, that guy's a criminal. It's even if James Madison was fired, he'd probably do criminal things. I'll be honest. Even at Leipzig, he stunk. That's what I'm saying. He got replaced. Big up Raz for the super chat, my friend. Bro, are you mad if you want clinical finishers? Why would you take Nunez? I just said, hey, Nunez for Brennan Johnson swap, I'm down. Talk to me. Hopefully gets a reaction from Madison. That's what I'm hoping it was as well. Yeah, I know the Gyro kid. He was from Coventry. Was it Coventry? Did I say something else? I said something else too. I probably didn't say Coventry. Maybe it was. I don't know. they were some knockers, bro. Hey, Oilers. Go Oilers, man. Go Oilers. Go. Hey, even better. Oilers can avenge the Dallas Stars. If you ain't seen that clip, go Oilers, man. Do Americans know ball like real ball? I think so. I mean, I don't claim to know it all, but I do think I know a little bit, and I know enough to get myself around a conversation, whether it be tactically or any of that. You know, I used to play the sport. I love the sport. I'm so behind in the chat. This thing keeps refreshing. I'm so sorry. I heard you're a Romero fan. Is that correct? If so, what do you rate about him? We're going to be here a long time, Zero Talks. And I'll be honest, I got a lot of subjects to get through and not a lot of time. So, Nick Hanzopoulos, come have a beer with me. My father-in-law's in the chat. The guy who made the intros in the chat, Nick Hanzopoulos. I'm about to make him a mod. That's my that's my father-in-law. Wow, I just saw his name. I was like, does that say Nick Hanzopoulos? That's crazy. Oh man, Kuti, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Youngle Scott just sub, mate. Big up. Hey, big up, Youngle Scott. Appreciate you. If you're one of that 10 that just subscribed, help me hit 4,500. Big up for that. Dyer to score a screamer against us. We're gonna play Bayern twice in the preseason, I saw. Hey, big up Casually FC for the raid. Big up Marshall. You can't spell Marshall without two L's, as I like to say, just like you can't spell casually without two L's. So Marshall, you can hold that. But big up to Marshall, big up to Casually FC. I was gonna play a clip, but you know what? I couldn't find one that really did it for me. Hey, Edmonton Oilers, let's go. If we get Jimenez and keep Richie, I think we would have enough firepower to win a couple trophies. Maybe. I think if Richie goes, then we're going to need another striker. We're going to have to sign two. So, but if he goes, we could afford Tony and Jimenez. So that'd be fun. Hey, big up Extol V, Chelsea fans. Big up Jacob. Big up to you. Love. Hey, that's Ayo. I'm not going to read that. That's a little Ayo. You want me as a soundboard, bro. I want, yeah, so I could play things like this.
I said, oh yeah.
I'm not going to play the whole clip of that, you know, or I could play a clip like I could play sounds like this. I could play songs like this. The possibilities are endless, Marshall. So it'd be great if we can get that going. J. Cole! Big up, J. Cole. My G, good to see you in the chat, my friend. Hello. Long time no see. Give me Ezzy or Alvarez. I'll take one or the other. I'll take both, please. Is that not, can I do that? Am I allowed? I'll take both, K. Duan. How about that? Hill would do well in Saudi. Bro, just get Hill the fuck away from me. That's all I'm saying. I'm just so done with this guy. I've hated it the moment we did the business, and I've not liked any moment since. He's got to go. I just absolutely cannot stand that man. Hill's going for $8 million. Perfect. Fine. Perfect. I'll take it. Anything. $8 million? Huh. You're crazy to pay $8 million for that fucking guy. I mean, maybe in La Liga, I think he'd do all right. Like, because, you know, he's not going to get pushed around. The sun will shine. We know that he likes the settings as comfortable as possible. I'm trying to fly through this chat so I can go through. So those of you new to the channel, or that have been here for a while, you know I like to catch up on the chat and then do the things I prepared. I'm 41 minutes into this show, and I haven't caught up on the chat. Y'all are fucking killing it, so thank you. Big up to everyone who's here right now. If you've smashed a like, if you haven't, thank you either way. Or no thank you if you didn't like. I kind of want to play this video of this guy fucking eating a beehive. I don't know why. There's no relevance, but this is the problem. If I have too many clips, I want to figure out a way to fit them in. I really want to play the bumblebee eating clip. Can someone chat bumblebee, yes or no? Raz said play it. I saw play it. I saw play it. This is how I hope we're okay. So the guy, the guy is Tottenham. The beehive is the transfer market.
Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that? Dun, 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 dun. There he is, bitch.
It's kind of fun. A little aggressive, but it's kind of fun, right? If we take that mindset into the transfer market, we'll be all right. Look, now, when we were losing to Brentford 2-0 at halftime, I played that video and I said, Ainge, watch this video. This is how we got to do it. This is how you got to treat Brentford. Yeah, Ainge eating those fans behind the dugout. Hey, come on. That's what I'm talking about. We need to be more like that guy and less, that guy. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Big up Nick Hanzopoulos, the creator of the music that I have playing in the background right now that I don't know if I lowered it low enough. Listen, he made this. This guy right here, he made this music. The one for the intro, outro. He makes all the music for the show. The only song that I have, oh shit. Sorry. The only other song I have in the database that isn't made from Nick Hanzopoulos is this lovely tune produced by Paul the Hotspur Hippie. Big up David Shear, appreciate you, buddy. Wham. Has a Greek ass last name, I know. So that's very nice. Thank you so much for Paul, the Hotspur Hippie, for doing that. Oh, it's going to play it again. There we go. Stop that in its tracks. How about that? Big up, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all saying that nice thing. I just took a screenshot of this comment and I sent it to my wife. That'll be nice one. It's getting late here in Turkey. Dub stream. Hope to catch you later. See you, Jacob. Big up Top MG all the way to Turkey. I've been to Greece, so I've been very close to Turkey, just not in Turkey. But big shout out to you. What was I going to say about Turkey? There was something I was going to say about Turkey. I watched a movie called Smyrna the other day, and that's based in Turkey, so that's kind of fun. Big up Paul Ireson. He says he subscribed. Big up Paul. Appreciate that, man. That's all we can do. Even if you're not a Tottenham fan, you can subscribe. It costs nothing. Do you get Kyle Walker-Peters to back up Poro? Would you take Hayden Hackney as a sixth option? I don't know who Hayden Hackney is, Shawnee J. Kyle Walker-Peters back. I feel like it quells the whole homegrown thing. I'm fine with KWP back. I didn't want him to go in the first place. No one grabbed him when he got relegated. No one grabbed him now that they're promoted. It's kind of meh, but we do need a backup fullback. I'm fine with it. I'm also fine with that Doty guy from Luton Town as our backup left back. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Hamza soundboard is the only way to go. I need a Hamza clip. That's what I do need. We're going to talk about Emerson or not. Yes. Thank you. I found a comment. Wait. Hey all, what have I missed today? Who's gone? let's go through it because that's originally what I was gonna do, and I'm gonna go away from the chat now. I'm so sorry. I'm scrolling all to the bottom. Josh Brolin looked like I love me some fucking Josh Brolin. Don't get me started on Josh Brolin. Hey, big up everyone who enjoyed that fucking. Hey, do y'all? All right, I'll play this one more time as I scroll to the bottom of the chat. I'm gonna read it so I know what y'all saying. But here you go.
Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that? Dun, 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 dun. There he is, bitch.
Alrighty, that's going to be the end of that. Raymond's son, he doesn't, but I've been working with him to try and get him to set up an online portfolio. Raymond's son, we'll get it sorted out if you need some beats. He does. He makes all types of music, every genre. He's got a whole laundry list. Like I could spend hours on it. But let me spend some time on fucking Emerson Royale because there's a lot going on. But to answer, I think it was Jessica I saw in the chat. Japhet Tanganga is gone. Ryan Sessegnon is Ryan Sessegnon gone, finally. The departures of Japhet Tanganga, Sessegnon, Eric Dyer, and Ivan Perisic. We always knew Ivan Perisic and Eric Dyer were going to go. And finally. So Ivan Perisic, we loaned him to Hajduk Split, so we knew he was going. Eric Dyer, we loaned him to Bayern. Sessegnon has been MIA. Japhet Tanganga has been at Millwall. Some people thought that we were going to hang on to him, try and sell him to Millwall. You know what? We just saved ourselves some money on the bug. So they are gone, and that is okay. Someone else who could potentially be gone, Emerson Royale, today, as of 10 hours ago, so I have a few tweets here saved, a few different sources. All right. Bro, you're wasting time on here. Facts. You won't make it as a YouTuber. Watch the cricket. Well, Collie, I'm not trying to be the next big YouTuber. I just do this because I enjoy it. So how about that? And I'll keep doing it until I no longer enjoy it. But the news here, Emerson Royale has agreed to join AC Milan. That's per CM.com. Now, who the fuck are they? I have no idea. How many followers they got? Let me see. Over 200,000 followers. Calcio Mercato. They used to do a whole bunch of Italian shit when we had Conte, a bunch of Italian links. So 20 million is apparently too high for Milan is what I saw. I'm looking for it, but Emerson agreed to join Milan. Again, here, Emerson agreed to join Milan. They're actively working to find an agreement. We're demanding 20 million euros for the defender. 21 million euros is what I thought it was, or 20 million pounds. But he's determined to join the club. He wants to play for them. Well, that's Giovanni Lo Celso. Oh, is that all I had on Emerson? Yeah, I think it is. So that's that. For me, 20 million. I thought it was a little expensive. AC Milan are seeming to say it's a little expensive. For me personally, I think that anyone going to pay 20 million, I'm biting your arm off for. I'll go down to 12. I'll take 12 million if they want to go that low. I'll go that low. So just are there any from Milan we could buy and drop the price of Emerson? There's a bunch. Hey, Samuel Chukwueze. I don't know how to say his last name. His name's Samuel. He went there not too long ago. He has barely been playing because of Christian Pulisic has found a rejuvenation of life at AC Milan. I would take him. There's a guy also, Luca Romero, that I admire. They loaned him out last season because he was definitely not going to get any games. So Luca Romero, Samuel Chukwueze, they're right wingers, although we would ideally need like a right back. But those are two players I would get. Tomori, I don't know. I mean, some people say he's overhyped. Some people say he's not. I don't know. Yeah, Calcio Mercato, big site in Italy. There we go. So, and the Gazzetta. How many does Gazzetta have? Let me see. 1.9 million. So Emerson Royale, thank you so much. Goaltender, bro. Rafa Leao wouldn't just be a statement, bro. Rafa Leao. If we sign Rafa Leao, bro, I'm telling you right now, that'd be like if we signed Kvaratskhelia. That would be like a left winger that can change everything for us. and be a successor to Sonny, even though
I love Sonny.
even though I love Sonny. I didn't mean to actually clip that, but hey, I'm glad that worked. Bro, Rafaeliao's not going to happen. I think his release clause is like 170 million, something like that. They did something like that in the summer when they re-signed him. I've been an admirer of Rafaeliao since he went from Sporting to AC Milan. So he's a hell of a player. I mean, like I said, Rafaeliao to Spurs. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So Emerson Royale, 20 mil. I'm budging on the price. I'll go as low as 10, 12. If that's how low, just let's get him out. Let's sell him. Let him enjoy his football and get a backup. You know what? Now I'm actually thinking about it. We'd have to get Kyle Walker-Peters or some other bullshit to back him up. So you know what? 15 million is as low as I'll go. I just flip-flop live on air. 10, 12, that's too cheap. We're not going to find a replacement for 10 or 12. Big up Todd Spurs. Hit that like button. Sub to the channel. We're on the road to 5K officially. We just hit 4.5 today. Big up to you, Arsenal. Oh, I kind of want to do the Arsenal. Oh yeah.
Arsenal, oh yeah!
That's always fun. So Emerson Royale. The other name on the title of this video that I need to get to talking to is Giovanni Lo Celso. Now, allegedly yesterday or the day before, yesterday, Giovanni Lo Celso rejected a move to Saudi Arabia. And then Real Betis are interested in bringing him back to the club, which he's also keen on the move. Betis finds Spurs' demands of around 20 million to be excessive, but believe they can find an agreement due to his contract situation, which his contract situation is one of those where he just runs it down. He just runs it down and just collects his check, kind of like old Tanguy and Ndombele. Tanguy and Ndombele makes $10.4 million a year. We pay Tanguy and Ndombele $20,000 a week. He is the highest paid earner at Tottenham Hotspur. So Giovanni Lo Celso, he ain't up there, but we signed him to a long deal, overpaid him, and he barely in 6 years just made his 100th total appearance, not 100th Premier League appearance, 100th appearance in all competitions. This guy's a fraud. Hey, big up Hassan Tourab. Says, hey dude, you're funny. Come on, you Galapagos Islands. Big up to you. I appreciate it. Hey, Arsenal fan thinks I'm funny. Ain't that fun? I find myself funny. My wife doesn't. I'm usually the only one laughing at myself. No more Destiny Udogi Day. Why not? Why can't I? I think if anything, he might have... We're not beefing, so, you know.
Destiny Udogi. Oh, yes. Oh, Destiny Udogi Day. Hey. Idiots, man.
See, there you go. There's Destiny Udogi Day. Would João Cancelo work? I'll take João Cancelo. Please don't mention Ndombele now. Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, and Pulisic. What? Dog run. Bro. This? No. Pulisic maybe, but he'd be way too expensive. I'll be real honest. I'm not vibing with that dog run, but hey, Loftus-Cheek, no thank you. Oh wait, Loftus-Cheek, he was actually balling at AC Milan. I think he was. You might be onto something. But no, I'm not taking him. But I'll take Rafaeliao for sure. But Giovanni Lo Celso, 20 million. For me, that seems excessive. I agree with Betis, but this is also a player we're talking about. He might be able to contribute something. He scored a goal against City. He scored a goal against Villa. He's scored some goals for us. He's shown a little bit of life, enough life that got people really thinking maybe he can have a second time here at Spurs that could be more productive. Honestly, for me, it's just not going to happen. I don't see that happening, and I don't really care to take that chance. 6 years, 100 appearances, that's abysmal. That shows me you've been not contributing enough. So for me, Giovanni Lo Celso, 20 million, I'll budge. 15, you can have him. They do know. Notice this part here at the end. They hope they can find they believe they can find an agreement due to his contract situation, which his contract situation is Tottenham are fucked. We're going to have to pay him either way. So that means to me, I predict Real Betis are going to loan Giovanni Lo Celso with an option to buy. That's what it sounds like. Lucas Bergvall is going to come in. He's going to take the 18 jersey, and then we're going to, 18 shirt. Lucas Bergvall. So Lucas Bergvall for me is going to be my Giovanni Lo Celso replacement anyway. So that I'm fine. All that's profit. Let's get it. Make your intro downloadable or streamable. It goes hard. I'll play it again on the outro for you. Thank you. You are the nicest Spurs fan I know. You know, this is what I'm talking about, man. This means something, bro. We all love footy, don't we?
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
It does. It absolutely does. So thank you for your kind words, my friend. Look, Celso. The word "cell" is in his name for a reason. So, didn't mean to show that. Yeah, Giovanni Lo Celso said no to Saudi Arabia. He thinks he's still him. He should have gone to Saudi, bro. He should have gotten the bag. But I saw this and I saved it for this Lo Celso conversation. So I guess if I'm ever going to use it, it'd be now. This guy says, I know he's not a press machine, but Lo Celso would be a godsend for RB New York in the MLS, which sounds fine. He was effective in limited minutes for a weird Tottenham side. Expensive, but worth it. Giovanni Lo Celso rejected a move to Saudi Arabia. Real Betis and Galatasaray are interested in him. And then he shows some pie charts and shit, which I'm really not going to fucking look at or care to look at. But apparently the MLS wants Giovanni Lo Celso. You can have him as well. I know, what's his name? Roos just went there. Kroos. Also, I saw this a couple days ago. I don't know why I started, and I'm talking about it today, but Kuti and Lo Celso are not in the Olympic squad, and that's for sure. And I saw this, and it kind of made me sad, because Ryan Sessegnon, if you remember, there was a lot of hope around the fact that maybe he's going to be someone. I mean, look at the company he used to keep. If he could have been like Phil Foden, we would have had something. But unfortunately, he's like the guy on the right, Mason Mount. But look at all those EFL trophies. Maybe that's his level. I don't know. But RIP. And this person on Rising Ballers says he's only 24. Actually, I remember why I started. Whoever picks him up on a free is getting a steal. He will be back. I wonder if that's true. But good luck to Ryan Sessegnon, who came from Fulham. Reminds me of a certain somebody who came from Fulham. A Clint Dempsey. A deuce. Also, I saw this. Heung-min Son, he doesn't want to be called a Tottenham legend until he helps bring silverware to the club, per Alistair Gold. Alistair Gold, I have a problem with Alistair Gold. I'll be real honest. Him tweeting about this, that, the prices of the shirts at Tottenham, my guy, you are a part of the reason. But anyway. Rust, what's up, Jacob? Hope you're okay. Hey, I hope you're okay too. Good to see you, Rust, in the house. And then also, my captain has shown love to the dearly departed. And I like that he didn't do 4 separate slides. He said, fuck them. Just put them all in one, 4 pictures mashed up. That's very nice. So big up Son. Didn't need to do 4 separate posts. He wasn't going to. You're not paying him enough to do so. Son is a brand, and brands pay lots of money to be on his Instagram stories. So there you go. Also, I saw the links. Tottenham, Aston Villa, Newcastle interested in Fulham midfielder Andres Pereira, who apparently I found out would also count for a homegrown option. He would count for that number, the homegrown number, or whatever the fuck. So Andres Pereira, he cooked us. Really, the entire midfield cooked us at Fulham. And that could be because Paulina was holding it up so much that it allowed Lukic and Pereira to fucking cook. But I don't know. But he cooked us every time we saw him. It's the same story that I said with that Frankie Munez's little brother, the striker that we were linked with. Meh. I'm kind of meh. This to me sounds like a contingency plan if we miss out on Gallagher. If we don't get Gallagher, we'll probably start getting linked even more with Andres Pereira. And notice Aston Villa, another one of those teams that are linked with Gallagher as well. Maybe they spend the 50 mil on Gallagher. I would not spend 50 mil on Gallagher. And I saw this. I saved it for last because when Hassam, big shout out to Hassam, when y'all rated, it was all Conor Gallagher in. But I saw this as Tottenham are now preparing an offer to sign Conor Gallagher. Spurs sense an opportunity, good value deal before the PSR deadline of June 30th, with Chelsea wanting a minimum of 50 mil. That's crazy to me. 50 mil. There are no guarantees, however, that they will continue to pursue a deal beyond the PSR deadline. So I would prefer we don't hurry and do the Gallagher deal because I don't want to help Chelsea with their financial problems. The PSR. That's the PSR is on their ass, and let them. I'm not trying to help them out that sticky little situation. Pereira better than Gallagher anyway, says James Harden. You might be right. I haven't watched Pereira as much as I've seen Gallagher. Do you think Højbjerg plus money for João Felix would happen since he isn't wanted by Atletico? That might happen. João Felix is good. Oh, excuse me, João Felix. He's like, my name is not Felix. It's Felix. Sorry, Felix. I would do it. Højbjerg plus 10 mil for João Felix. Talk to me nicely. How about that? I'm cooking today. That's what I'm saying. You want someone to cook you some good deals? I got your back. Don't you worry. Wait for me to jump out there. So my parents, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law are all out there with my wife playing with the kids, and they're saying, come have beers. And I said, I'm in the middle of a show, but if they want to wait a little bit, I'll be there. Yeah, I don't want to help Chelsea, bro. I don't want to help Chelsea. I don't really want Gallagher like that. Really, I'll be honest. 50 million, keep him. I'd spend 40 on him. We need a guy to come in and replace Højbjerg, hopefully Skip. We're going to need a midfielder to fill that role. So, hey, Højbjerg's gone. Skip, we should get him gone. Let hey, he probably cook for Ipswich. Come on now. I don't know. Why not? Bro, 50 million's crazy. But like 30, 40, why not? They would never sell him for 30, 40. Let's have it right. That's their Capitano. They wouldn't do that. Do I have anything else? Let's see. Oh, it's Sessegnon. I was going to kind of troll him a little bit, but I decided I don't really want to do that anymore. I saw this yesterday, and if we're talking about Conor Gallagher, why don't we just go get Douglas Luiz? He's so much better. Douglas Luiz is a cooker. Douglas Luiz to Tottenham Hotspur, I need it. Douglas Luiz on the pitch is a baller. Off the pitch, I'm just going to say, if you know, you know. But Douglas Luiz is a dog on the pitch and a dog off of the pitch. Oh, hey. We saw Douglas Luiz, I'll start barking. I really will. We saw Douglas Luiz, I promise you I will start barking, because Douglas Luiz to me is so good that if we're talking in the realm of 50, why not go 60, 70, 80? Just go get yourself a stud. You're going to invest, but you don't want to invest too much. Why not invest the right amount? How about that? Douglas Luiz apparently has reached an agreement with Juventus. Now they're negotiating with Villa, per the Gazzetta, with the 1.3 million followers. Douglas Luiz, to me, walks into this 11 very kindly. Coop Myers, maybe. I haven't seen enough. I've seen a lot more Douglas Luiz. I'll take me Douglas Luiz. I'll be real honest. Not Gallagher. Choosing us over beer, what a guy. Look at that. Come on. I said, fuck it, bro. I'm pulling up. Hey, CF, I ain't going to say it. I'm a married man. I ain't blind, but I'm a married man. I wasn't going to say it, but respect Douglas Luiz is all I'm going to say. Respect the man. Respect Douglas Luiz as a player, and I respect him as a man. I respect him. 70 million, I would take that. How about Villa's other DM? No. Douglas Luiz is the one. Who's the other DM? Kamara? He's a spicy McGinn. McGinn, hey, he's better than Brennan Johnson. McGinn's better than Brennan Johnson. Hi, boo. You almost done? Yeah, I'm almost done. I'll be done in a second. I just texted you. She don't care. Y'all see that? I'm in trouble. Whoo-wee! In front of 200 people live on YouTube. I'm getting cooked. Respect, my G, respect. I genuinely can't recall Transfer News Live ever getting something right. Oh, shit. Who was Transfer News? Oh, these guys, this Twitter account? Hopefully they're wrong. I want Douglas Luiz. I need some Douglas Luiz. But also, I need to stay married. That I'm going to end up fucking on the patio with Chewy. So, I got to go. But y'all, I really appreciate every single one of you. Big up again to Sam with This Is Football. And big up to everyone who came on over, subscribed, liked, all that fun stuff. Let me shout out the sponsors of today's show as well. Raz with the £2 dono. David Shear gifting a membership to Tease Football or something like that. I can't remember who it was. Total Eclipse of the Heart sent us with a very beautiful super chat. Thank you so much for your kind words. And Donovan Ostriker being a member for 6 months. I appreciate your continued support. Destiny 5, you're a member. Thank you for being a member. Thank you to all the members. I really appreciate y'all. Going to try and do a members hangout very, very soon. Probably, like I said, probably when the window opens and we can actually like get this wheel burning and churning. So we'll do that then. Chewy in for life. I'm going to see if there's anyone live right now that I can redirect to because I love sharing the sugar. There's no point. Like when there's more sugar than my fucking kidney can handle, why don't we just share the sugar and see who else is live right now? I see Sarcasm City is live with the Manchester United and Arsenal show. So when we get on over there, outro 16 out of 10. Hey, you like the outro? Is it 16 out of 10?
By the way, can I just say, the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Right, big up the panel. I told as for.
All right, I am putting a message in the chat. It says Ten Hag in. I've set the redirect up. Please go subscribe and show love to Flawless. He's one of a kind. He really, truly is. So go on over there, show some love, spread the love. Big up everyone in the house. Shout out to sponsors. I think I shouted out the sponsors already. I said thank you to everyone. I feel like I'm rushing the show. I really wish I didn't have to. But unfortunately I do. I stayed a little bit longer on This Is Football than I intended. But y'all, again, you listening, if you're listening to this right now, you're watching this right now, big up to you. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling too blessed to be stressed every fucking day of your life. I hope you're filled with as much love as I feel every single day when I come here and y'all show love. Y'all hit the likes up. Are we on 100 likes yet? Yes or no? I'm refreshing. 137 likes. There we go. Big up to all of y'all who liked the video. It's free. 136 votes, 137 likes. Literally everyone who voted liked. That never happens. So here's some balloons. God, I'm trying to give y'all some balloons or something, but there's confetti. There you go. That is for the fact we had 100 out of 100, like 137 voted, 137 liked. Big up to all of y'all. The poll winner is Deadwood Gone is Nice. Need more to go. 72%. Big up. Sell Emo and GLC and we're cooking nice. Hey, I want to sell them too. Come on now. Big up to everyone who's here. If you're watching on playback, big up yourself right now. Maybe Drula, I believe she said she was going to watch it back on playback. So big up to you. And thank you again to all the new subscribers. Y'all mean the world. We're over, look at that. More people subscribe to the channel. I just saw that. 4,501. No, wait. 4,510. Let me see. 4,513. Sorry, I need to go. My wife's going to kill me. But look, I appreciate that. Y'all are some real ones. Thank you so much. And as always, the next thing I'm going to tell you is for you. I need you to stay blessed, stay fresh, spread the love, up the lads, and come on, you Spurs.
United Spurs of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.